This video will clear concepts of different topics from the subject computer network. This video will be helpful for the students of BCA course. In this video, different topics like digital signal, analog transmission, modem and different modulation techniques are covered. So let us begin. First of all, we will understand how to transmit digital signals through analog medium. So whenever your computer network travels long distance, then you need to use telephone network. So computers are connected through telephone networks. Computer understands digital signals and telephone network understand analog signals. So whenever we have to connect computer network through telephone network, one device is required that is known as modem. Now what is modem? So modem is used for conversion from digital to analog and analog to digital. So as I have explained you, here the first point explains that to send data over a long distance through the internet between two computers or between two networks, telephone network is required. Telephone network uses analog signals and computer understands digital signals. So modem is a device which is required for this kind of data transmission. Modem is derived from different two components, first one modulator and second demodulator. Modulator means conversion of digital signal into analog signals and demodulator means conversion of analog signals into digital signals. This is the diagram which will help you to understand this concept. In this diagram you can see that two computers are connected with each other. But you can see that these two computers or the network of these two computers also contains telephone line. And as we have discussed previously, computer sends digital signals and telephone line transfers analog signals. So to overcome this problem, we require one device that is known as modem, and it performs two operations, modulation and demodulation. So just by looking at this diagram, it seems impossible that how this digital signals coming from the computer will be transmitted through telephone lines and the analog signals coming from the telephone line, how it will be transmitted into digital signals. So let us see. So we have to use modem from the sender side. So now sender is the computer which transmits the digital signals. It will be transferred through the device modem and modem performs the modulation. So modulation is the technique which converts digital signals into analog signals. Okay. Now what about the receiving side? Receiving side, we also have one computer which also understands digital signals. So at the receiving side also we need one more modem. It will convert or it will perform the function of demodulation, which will convert analog signals coming from the telephone lines into digital signals. So this is the use of modem. It performs modulation and demodulation operations and makes data transfer through telephone lines easy. Now main topic of our discussion is that how digital signals can be transmitted through analog medium. So already we have covered that modem is the device which is useful for this purpose. Now, how the digital signals are converted into analog signals, for that also there are different techniques and which are known as modulation techniques. So let us understand. When data from one computer is sent to another via analog carrier, it is first converted into analog signals. Analog signals are modified to reflect digital data. Now analog signals are characterized by three characteristics. First one amplitude, second one frequency, and third one phase. Now according to these three characteristics of analog signals, there are three different types of modulation techniques. So let us discuss in detail. There are three types of modulation techniques. First one, amplitude shift keying, second one, frequency shift keying, and third one, phase shift keying. So by the name of the modulation techniques, you can understand that it is based on the characteristics of analog signals. Now let us discuss all these three types of modulation techniques in detail. So next one is amplitude shift keying. As its name suggests, in this conversion technique, analog signals are modified by the amplitude to reflect the binary data. That means here amplitude of the analog signal changes to generate either 0 or 1, but frequency and phase of the signal, analog signal, will remain unchanged. Okay, so you have to remember that in amplitude shift keying, only amplitude of the analog signal will be changed. Frequency and phase will remain same. Here it is also mentioned that when binary data represents digit 1, the amplitude is held, otherwise it is set to 0. This technique is used for data transmission over optical fibers. So optical fiber is the capable or useful communication medium for this type of modulation technique. But this technique is insufficient due to noise during the transmission. Let us understand amplitude shift keying, which is also known as ASK in short, through the diagram. Here in the diagram you can see that analog signals representing binary 1 and 0. So to represent 1, analog signals amplitude has been held, and to represent 0, signals has not been held. So you can identify in the diagram wherever there is 1, amplitude of the signals held, and to represent 0, it remains stable. So by the diagram also you can easily understand that. Second type of modulation technique is frequency shift keying. Here again by the name you can understand that frequency of the analog signal is modified to reflect binary data, and amplitude and phase of the signals will remain unchanged. As per this technique, it uses two frequencies, f1 and f2. f1 and f2 are just examples. For example, f1 frequency is useful for representing binary digit 1, and f2 frequency is useful for representing binary digit 0. So two different frequencies are used here to reflect binary digit either 1 or 0. Here also from the diagram you will easily understand. Here in the diagram you can see that there are two different frequencies used. Okay, first one is the high frequency, and same is repeated wherever binary digit 1 has to be reflected, and another one is low frequency, which is repeated wherever binary digit 0 has to be reflected. Okay, you can see clearly in the diagram. So two different frequencies are used to reflect binary digit 1 and 0, and it will be repeated. So it was the understanding of FSK through diagram. Now third type of modulation technique is phase shift keying. Here also by the name you can understand that analog signal will be altered through the phase to reflect binary digits 1 and 0, but amplitude and frequency of analog signal will remain unchanged. So whenever a new binary symbol is encountered, the phase of the signal is altered. Let us understand through diagram of PSK, which is phase shift keying. Here in the diagram, ones and zeros are represented. In the diagram you can understand that to represent binary digit 1, one particular cycle has been repeated, and whenever the binary digit 0 is encountered, the phase of the signals are changed. Okay, so as soon as the new binary digit is encountered, I mean either it is 1, there is a different phase, or it is a 0, there is a different phase. So in this PSK, phase of the signal is changed and amplitude and frequency of the signal will remain unchanged. So it was the understanding of modulation techniques. I hope this video will be helpful to clear the concept of modem and modulation techniques. Thank you.